Hi, this is Dominic from Paphos Life, and I'm just leaving Platres and we're heading up to Troodos Mountains to see some snow. There's already a little bit here. My first port of call is going to be Troodos, and I'm going to go and fly the drone around the Berengaria Hotel and see how that's coming on. Then we're going to be going up to the ski slopes themselves. I'll do a bit of walkie-talkie there, not too much though, because I'm not really kitted out for a trudge through big banks of snow. And then I'll go down into Troodos Square. Do a little walkie-talkie there. So there's going to be a couple of films in total from here. But I figured I may as well start when we first hit the snow. Just so you can see it. It's not much here, but this is just the start of it. So, drive up was pretty non-eventful. The last time I did a film from Paphos to Troodos, I went what I labelled as the quick route, which went down into Limassol on the motorway and then turned left up the B8. People pointed out that this way is actually quicker than what I'm doing now. It is quicker, but it does take you a bit longer, unless you'll be coping with the rush hour in Limassol, which I would have been, which is why I've come this way. It's much of a muchness, really. I mean, neither route is that complicated. I would say if you're a bit timid about driving in Cyprus, then stick with the original route I showed you, because that's more major roads and motorways. And the difference is about going this route is that I'm approaching Troodos Square from the side I normally leave Troodos Square. So at least you'll get a different film route than you have in previous Winter Wonderland drives that I've done. I've got to keep a lookout because there might be a lot of ice around. Certainly looks that way. I'm in a 4x4. I deliberately waited until any gritters would have been out, or snowplows rather, if the need had arisen, just so I could have a better drive. I tell you, when I was sticking the camera on the roof, it's already very cold up here. I've got a jumper and I've got a thick coat to wear as well. Go nice and slowly round there. Now, if you look to your left, which is easier for me to say rather than do because I need to pay attention to what I'm driving on, I think you'll be able to see some of the fire damage from the Limassol fire though, when there's no rocks in the way. Not nearby here, but further towards the coast. I did notice though, as I was driving up, that there was the first little flecks of green appearing and all the black, which is good to see, and hopefully in a few years time, you know, it'll just look like it's always looked. I have seen that the area between Polemi and Hulu, which was badly burned a few years ago, is now pretty much back to normal. So these blemishes are only temporary. Landscape blemishes anyway, I mean. I'm sure for the people affected with their livelihoods up in smoke, it's a different story. You can see the snowy mountain tops ahead. The snow forming on the trees as well. I like it when they're thickly covered, but then you've got to be wary that you don't get hit by falling snow. There's no Alex with me today. She's actually in Paris with our daughter for a few days, enjoying the museums and galleries. It's another reason why I don't want to go wandering off on my own too much. If I get stuck, who's going to feed the cats? If you like our films, please do subscribe to our YouTube channels. That's Paphos Life and Cyprus Panoramas, which is the 360 version of our mainly driving films. I do the occasional walking 360 films, but it's mainly driving films for that. And so I'm negotiating the call up. Yeah, we're over 100 subscribers on Cyprus Panoramas, which is good. We need to get 500 before we can get monetized, and then we need to get the viewing figures up as well. And then that'll be another tiny little income stream. But it's all good. So I'd imagine in a film like this, the 360 camera is going to be quite beneficial. Because I mean, the 360 version of the film, because you'll be able to move the camera around as we go up here. Whereas for the flat version, I have to pick the route myself beforehand. So get adventurous and go and take a look at the 360 version. It normally appears a few days after the flat version. A bit more snow around now. Road is perfectly fine at the moment. That may well change, I'm not sure. Last I looked, they were saying it was closed for regular cars or any car that wasn't a 4x4 or had chains on. I'd imagine you can get chains in jumbo if you need to. Seen very little traffic around so far, he said, and then 2 cars appeared. But I'm not going to be talking too much because I need to concentrate on the roads. Alex will be very pleased to hear me say that. And I might have to bleep out a couple of swearings. It'll be interesting to see how the Berengaria Hotel has progressed, because they had hoped by the start of, well, basically nearly a year ago, to have got the roof done. But when I checked earlier on last year, they'd got stalled, and it wasn't down to anything mechanical, it was all bureaucracy. Oh, very pretty, isn't it? I do have a sneaking suspicion now I'm going to get to Troodos Square first. I think Google Maps was getting confused earlier on. I might be wrong. We'll know when we get there. Let's just enjoy the scenery. Oh yeah, you got proper snow on trees now. Much more photogenic. Couple of cars in front of me now. Oh, is that someone who didn't heed the warnings about no regular cars? I'm glad we've seen someone like that though, because you can see that there is a reason they have these warnings. Yes, we're coming up the regular route that I normally go. So ignore all I said at the start of the film. We will be going up to the ski slopes first in this film. I'll do a little bit of a walkie-talkie there, and I'll drive down to not Soho Square, Troodos Square, and do a little Facebook film of that drive. So I do like to get little films out for them as well. And then do some more walkie-talkie here. Then I'll drive to Prodromos. And film the hotel and see how they progressed. I can't fathom why bureaucracy are delaying BBF. Because it's not like a big money earner for them. They're doing it like to give something back. And yet they need to get permission at every step along the way for a building that was just falling apart and going into ruin. It's just complete madness. But I'm not going to get involved. I can't get involved because nobody would listen to me anyway. But I'm not going to get worked up by red tape. Not sure what this car in front of me thinks he's doing. I'm about 4. He might have 4. If there's another car that might be stuck. Or has he just stopped temporarily? There is a car park on the right. It might be a bit of an ice rink. He might have a puncture, look at the way he's looking so miserably at his wheels. So now we'll be entering the real winter wonderland area. Hopefully there'll still be plenty of places to park up there. This is why I picked a weekday though, and early. You see some cars that have been parked here since before the snow arrived. Losing one of the drivers up ahead. Wonder where he's going. Oh, it looks like he's just popping down there to park. Oh, it's so pretty. I don't know if the ski lifts are running. You can look up though, just Google skiing Cyprus and you'll find all the information you need soon enough. I'm glad actually there's a guy in front of me. He's preventing me from going too fast. Now what's he doing? He appears to be stopping. Oh, there's very little signs of anybody walking in the snow here at the moment. Clean, smooth banks. I'm sure that'll change when we get to the ski slope. And no doubt if the snow's still around next week, I'll be coming back up here with my family to have a proper yomp. And a couple of pedestrians, very well wrapped up. I've got my little woolen hat on, and I've got my, oh, there's a snowplow, let's get out this way. I've got a thick coat in the back, and I bought some gloves from Paul and Nat's supermarket on my way out. Round we go. And there are a number of lay-bys between here and the slopes where traditionally people will park up and use their toboggans if they want a more gentle place to go sledging. Well, I'm going to be turning left here. And the final destination is Sun Valley ski slope. Now, in previous years, I've flown the drone here, but they've updated the government drone website, and now there are areas up here which are completely you're not allowed to fly the drones, basically. So I'll be respecting that. The only place I'll fly the drone is back at the Benga area. Hopefully there'll be snow there, but I don't know for sure. Mind you, if you go back a few years, I'll stick a link in the description actually. There's a film we did on, oh, they're stopping there, it's good. Well, I did fly the drone up here from the top of the ski lift, and it won't have changed a lot since that film, so you can just watch that one and get the same vibe, basically. Here we are. Giant black pine that way. God. You've never seen a giant black pine before? Now you know where to come. So, can I see any activity on the ski lift? Not from here. I don't particularly want to walk there and find out though. I might do. Oh, there's hardly anyone here. This is the life. Well, I'm going to park up here because it's a dead end. And when you do park here, if you're coming up and it's nice and empty like this, I would say make sure you park somewhere it's going to be easy. I don't want to get in the way of the snowplow though, to get out of. Because otherwise you may find yourself blocked in. So I'll just quickly reverse. Oh, where do they come from? Blimey. Didn't realise I had a little convoy behind me. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next film, see how it progresses. Cheers!